I am live. How is everybody? Gonna wait for some people to come in. I just have a couple things to talk about, and I'm actually doing my stats for the week. I've started doing them weekly. I don't do them as I sell them. I'm just not able to do that. Sometimes I sell too much and I just don't have time. So right now I am doing them weekly. I'm actually a day late. And I thought I'd come on live and I would say hi to everybody and ask for your love. Give me your love, right? Hold on, love. I've had a few days off of work and it has been absolutely refreshing. I haven't done much and I have just got a lot done. Like today I did photographs and I did editing of all the pictures. Hey everybody, where are you guys from? Broccoli, nice. Nice name. Sassy April, Dino, how user. You know what? You guys with usernames, you got to come up with something or you're just going to be like user. I'm a reseller. That's what I do. And today I just thought I'd go live while I started working on my stats and see if anybody had any questions. I'm going to go over a list of items that I no longer purchase or purchase specifically in a certain way. I've been outside and working, so I look bleh, but that's okay. I'm going on a sunset walk tonight, so I kind of wanted to get this live in there and just see how everybody's doing. And waiting for my my buddy. Where's my buddy Linda and Grammy Pammy? Where are you? I haven't seen her in like forever. We have not talked, so I'm hoping that she's like super busy out there doing something. But right now I'm doing my stats. I want to talk about how are people doing. I'm getting so many crazy lowball bids on my items. It's insane. And one lady last night, she keeps lowballing me on a pair of Lululemon, brand new Lululemon gray shorts. And she's like $10, $12. And I'm like, no. And then finally she wrote me a message and she said, hey, it's the end of summer. I'm not going to be able to wear these till next year, so hopefully you'll accept my offer. What? No, that's like me going into Athleta and going over to their shorts and saying, hey, I'm not going to wear this. Can you give me a deal on it? Like, I don't get it, but I'm getting a ton of just low ball. It's like they're all out there preying on the spring and summer stuff and thinking that we're just going to give it away because it's spring and summer. It's kind of frustrating. But I just keep, either I'll counter back. Most of the time I won't decline an offer unless it's ridiculous, but I'll counter back. I usually, will counter back 10, 15%. And then if it becomes ridiculous where it's like, somebody bids 8 and then 850 and then I'm like, no, dude. I don't block a lot of people. Some of the other resellers block people. I don't do that. I just don't, I don't know. I mean, I will block you if you are insulting, if you're annoying, if you're, ignorant, then you get blocked. But other than that, go out there and do your low bidding, whatever. Ignore my background. I've got some baking to do tonight. I'm also going on a sunset walk like I talked about earlier. What else is going on? I got attacked by I don't know. It looks like I got bit like about 6 times by mosquitoes last night, like all right in the same spot. Oh, it's just driving me crazy. And it takes forever for me to heal from those. Hey, Jeremiah, thank you. God bless you as well. How are you? Where are you guys from? Jeremiah, where are you from? Are you still out there? Bubbles. I got a story about bubbles. Okay. I'm actually in St. Louis. So right outside St. Louis. I live in a Gulf community, and I've downsized, so I am in a townhouse surrounded by a bunch of like just actually where Nellie used to live. So that's kind of where I'm at. So if you Google that, you kind of know where I'm at. And that's it. I'm a reseller. That's what I do. I do have a full-time job. I hope to retire from that in the near future. And that's it. Another fun thing, I'm working on my Italian citizenship, which has been a 2-year journey, which will end December 23rd in Chicago. So I will be in Chicago. Let's just hope we don't have a horrible, crazy, snowy, icy winter, because no way. Happy birthday, 81. That's amazing. That gives me hope for the future. Happy birthday, everybody. If you're in here, just say happy birthday to Jeremiah. Wow. Are you going to do anything special for your birthday? What are you going to do? I always like to go get myself a piece of cheesecake from a hole in the wall down in the city. That's my one thing I do. I used to do cartwheels, but I haven't done that in a few years. I don't want to break me. So Jeremiah, what do you do for your birthday? I'm anxious to see. Are there any resellers out there? Where's my girl Linda? Oh, hello. Okay. Steaks kind of trump my cheesecake, that's for sure. But the cheesecake's super good, and I usually get like at least three slices. And then I eat them, throughout the week. But, so far my health affords me that I can still do cheesecake. So I'm going to get started on this. This is my one, I just don't like doing it, but it is my stats. I don't mind as much doing, I don't know why it does that, doing the other things. I don't mind listing, and I don't mind other things, but I do mind doing the stats, because sometimes, like last month was pretty sad, I do have to say. But where is it? There it is. Last month was a slow, very, very slow month for me. This month has picked up. I had one woman on Poshmark. She bought a bundle of clothing, 16 items, and I gave her a great deal. So yes, always cheesecake. I am learning Italian, very, very little. I'm using Duolingo right now, but I'm going to go probably to, is it Bumble? Is that another one? Duolingo is very good, but I'm finding that I can read it more than say it. And I think it's Bumble. I think there's one where you actually like talk back and forth to it, and that's the one that I want to get. It is very costly, and it's a long process. I got my date in December of this year, 2.5 years ago, and I have worked on it every day. In fact, back here somewhere is my book. It's like this thick. You have to research, you have to get marriage, death, birth certificates. You have to get them from Italy, which is very difficult and costly. It's a lot. It takes a lot. So Babbel, there you go. That is it. It is Babbel. That's the one I want to go to next. But I don't think I'll ever speak it fluently. My dream is I only have one bucket list. I don't have a lot of things that I want to do, but I want to go to Italy. I want to go to one of the towns that my grandparents were from. And there's like just a whole story here, because I actually was adopted. And I was adopted by a non-Italian family, I guess is the best way to say it. And when I was 16, I started to reach out. I started to find my family. I've connected now with 2 sisters. I don't believe in that half and step crap. So I have 2 sisters that I didn't know that I had all my life. and I just found them recently, so it is expensive, but it's so cheap in Italy, like their food and their produce and everything. And so maybe one day I'll get to go. I'm trying to make one of my kids want to go with me, but they don't seem interested, so poo on them. And I don't want to go alone, so I may have to hitch a ride with one of these groups that are going and get to go there. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Nice. German is a good heritage. Can you get a dual citizenship? That's what I'm doing, is dual. I'll be a U.S. citizen and an Italian citizen. I know Israel also offers dual citizenships, and Italy, I don't know about German. So, but it's a fun journey. I've learned a lot. I met a lot of people, a lot of very helpful people along the way. So, and hey, if everybody could do me a favor real fast before I get moving, do me a favor and go over and like my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, because I want to start going live over there as well, and I can't. I have to have 100 likes on Facebook, and I'm at 83, and I have to have, and it's under the same, Soho Posh. And I don't know what the deal is on YouTube, but I went to go live there, and they gave me this countdown of like 24 hours that I have to go. And I'm like, what? Well, I'm not even going to be here in 24 hours, so I don't know. And of course, like, and heart me here. I appreciate that so much. Oh no, somebody said not nice things. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Who's not being very nice? But I am here now because I am a reseller, and that's what I do. I also have a full-time job, but I resell part-time right now, and I'm pushing very hard to do it full-time so that I can retire. And I have a goal, so once I reach that goal, then I'm going to retire, and I have to get there. So I don't know what was, but anyway, I am actually outside of St. Louis, and I live in a very eclectic community. I love my community. I don't know if eclectic is the right word, but right now I'm going to start working on my stats for the second week in August. It's amazing. Do you guys know? Connect with me on YouTube the same way. I am Soho Posh, and just look for me, and that's where I am on YouTube, and I have videos there. And on Facebook, I just chat, and I belong to, of course, several other groups over there. But I'm just trying to get my stats done for this week. Do you guys believe like half of August is gone already? It's insane. And here we are, like, I went to the store today and they had like Halloween stuff out, and I'm like, this is crazy. And who did I talk to? I can't remember, but I talked to somebody last week. It was somebody working in a store, and they were like, I can't believe we're just putting out Christmas stuff. And I'm like, it's crazy. They push the seasons so bad. So you can connect to me on Facebook and YouTube. I have Instagram, but I'm not really there that much. I don't really put too much there. But it's the same, Soho Posh, and that is me. And yeah, I don't mind. Follow me there. And that is it. And now I'm just working on my stats and just seeing how things are going, and just like this live. It's just encouraging. I don't do a lot of lives. I can't. Oh, Jeremy, thank you. Or Jeremiah, I'm sorry. I don't come on here on a regular basis. I do some live thrifting, Pretty much I just kind of sit here and do some things and chat. And today, once I get some thrifters in here, I want to talk about the lowball bidders. They're driving me crazy. I had a woman, and I said this earlier, I had a woman, Kay, thank you. Thanks for following. Hey, Debbie, how are you? I'm doing good today. You know, I was sick last week. I don't know what was wrong. And, you know, in order for me to have to go to a doctor, it had to be, well, my daughter was like, Mom, just go and find out what it is. So I went and I had blood work, had x-rays, everything's fine. And a day later, I just felt better. Doesn't that figure? So I don't know what it was or what was going on, but I'm fine now. And I'm kind of doing my stats I do them weekly, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the end of the month. So that is how I do my stats for right now. When I go full time, I'll be able to do them like most normal people. When you sell something, you put it on there. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out here today, and I wanted to talk about the lowball bidders. Debbie, you get a lot of like crazy, ridiculous on your spring and summer stuff. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Uncommon, how are you? Hi. I got a lady the other day. She's been low bidding me on some brand new Lululemon shorts, like $8.50, $10, $10.50. And finally, last night she wrote me and she said, hey, I'm really not going to be able to wear these until next year because summer's almost over. I hope you accept my offer. No, I'm not going. Go into Lululemon or Athleta and try that and see if it works. And like, I think I'm them, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know the idea behind it. And maybe some resellers do that and they take those really low bids, but I don't pull my summer stuff just because winter's coming. It'll just sit there. And you know, there are people wearing shorts everywhere while we are very cold in the winter. And while we're warm and everything, there are people who are my girlfriend lives up in Minnesota, and we'll be well into spring and almost summer, and she's still having snow or something up there. So I do, like right now, I'm pulling all my summer stuff. I'm not going to list it, and I'm going to put it in a bin, and I'm going to wait until probably March, April to start listing that. And the bins that I had the really heavy winter stuff, I'm pulling that out, and I'll start listing that. I do that, but I don't pull anything from my listings. I will have an occasional sale, and people catch up on that. So that's it. Hey, and Uncommon and Debbie, if you do me a favor, will you run over and like my Facebook page and my Facebook page and my YouTube channel so that I can do lives over there. Like I have 83 likes. I didn't know that it mattered on Facebook because I'm not really over there that much. And they don't let you do a live until you have 100. So it's kind of crazy. Right. Like we're like a store, you know? Thank you. And they don't get it. And I think that's because there's so many people that it is just a hobby for them. But if I get one more, I'm like, why is $10 like the number? Why 10? The item's $90 at 10. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Hold on, I gotta get comfy here. Moving y'all in. So tonight I'm doing a sunset walk with my son. It should be the same, Soho Posh. I am Soho Posh here. And now you got me thinking. Hold on. But I know that on eBay I have to be Soho delivered because someone out there has Soho Posh, but they're not using it. And I wish I could find out who, because yeah, I would want to do that. I would take it from them in a minute. Yeah, I'm Soho Posh on everything. You made me think about it. I only have 83 followers, and I need to have 100 to go live over there. I'm not over there a lot, and if I am, it's just kind of like little stuff. Yes, thank you. And I can tell you this, I don't know how many resellers out there are watching right now, but this community is absolutely amazing. I have had more help, and if you have a question, I don't care how long you have been selling or reselling, you always are going to come like stumped on something. And it's kind of like, oh, I just saw it. Thank you. Thank you. I think that was you, Uncommon. So, oh, no, it was Jeremiah. It's like late. And where was I? But like last night I had a sweatshirt. No, they called it a jacket, and I didn't know what to call it because it wasn't a sweatshirt, but it was a quarter zip. And I was like, what do they call this? And Google Lens is absolutely amazing, because Google Lens, I took a picture of it, and the exact same thing came up with a couple listings, and I knew what to call it. And I laugh because people, like, I guess we want answers without searching for it ourselves. And I see that so often in some of these groups, how much would you pay for this shirt? Or how much should I list this for? What would you say about this shirt? And it's like, if you would just take a simple picture in Google Lens, you literally will find the exact item and you will have all your answers. But so many people, and no matter how many times, we resellers or those who are been reselling and been teaching say it, it's like you'll always have those people who are, they're like, what is this? Do you think I can sell this? And it's kind of funny. I don't know what that has on there, but here, I'll do this one. What is this? Can I resell this? Will I make money off of this? And it's like, just take a picture of it. Just take a picture and you will know. Keep my hands going. Trigger fingers. But I don't know. I don't want to whine a whole lot. I am starting to do my stats for the second week of August. That's how I do it. And I wanted to talk about brands that I don't buy anymore. And sometimes that's difficult. The first brand for me not to pick up anymore was so hard. Number one, because I love the name and I love the look, is Bugatti. Man, to pass up Bugatti was so hard for me, and I would keep picking it up. And where I'm at, Bugatti is like $8-9. You're not going to make squat on it at that amount. And I had to stop buying it. And now I'm cool with it. I can pass up a Bugatti, I can even pass up a Robert Graham now. FootJoy was hard to give up. I don't pick up a lot of Athleta. I don't pick up a lot of Lululemon anymore. What was some of the other things that Peter Millar? Things change. Orvis. Lily Pulitzer. I don't pick up a lot of her stuff anymore. Lily and Orvis, Duluth Trading, they all kind of, well, I don't know what the word is, but they kind of cut themselves off because they started selling their stuff in, like, Lily was in Target, and Duluth and Orvis went to Costco and I think Sam's Club, and they kind of like saturated themselves, I guess, too much in the market. And so we just don't pick them up anymore. And that's hard for me. I don't know if it's hard for you guys, but it's hard for me sometimes. Like I said, well, when I first started reselling, it was stupid. It was just, I would go, and anything that was sparkly or shiny, I would pick it up. I loved J. Crew, Loft, Banana Republic. Those were like the top three. And if you go back in my videos, you'll see where I had to unload 11 full bins of clothing because it wasn't going to sell in order for me to make any money off of the formats. That was over about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I started to get really, really serious about reselling and to really understand what sells. So, yeah. Oh, pink. You're Victoria's Secret's pink. Yeah, I don't pick up anything Victoria's Secret's anymore. It's just sad how, but that's part of it, and you have to keep educating yourself, and you have to keep watching other resellers, and that's how we learn, and that's how I learn. And there's several. In fact, my neighbor, he has a friend who lost her job, and she wants to get into reselling, and she wanted me to teach her. And I says, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm just going to give you the name of the 4 top people that I follow on YouTube, and you can learn from them, just like I did. And then you can find people who, I think she's going to do costumes. I think she has a lot of them. She hand makes costumes, and but I don't need to teach anybody. There's enough out there, and I'm still learning, and I hope I always am still learning. I learn new brands all the time. In fact, what was the one, and I have passed this brand up. Oh my gosh. I can't even think of it now. Oh, I was just looking for it too today. It'll come to me. But anyway, I found my first Farm Rio because of Kayla, and K-Way Kayla. And I still have never found a Magnolia Pearl. I found a, whatchamacallit, I can't think of it, but I find a lot of brands, like around where I live, there isn't like a ton, and I found out where, yes, it's so true. I have some too, and I really don't want to go through the process of pulling another bunch of clothings from them. You know, like when I got rid of those 11 bins of clothing, it was the most embarrassing and ridiculous things. It was such a process of learning that I had made so many mistakes, and learning from those mistakes. Just because it's pretty and shiny, it doesn't mean it's going to sell. Now, sometimes I won a closet a few months back and an online estate sale. And I knew it had some good things in it. And they had some like Chicos and that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bundle the Chicos together and see if I can sell them. And I sold maybe 3 or 4 bundles out of that. And the rest of them, I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably just going to offload those because they're just not selling. And then it's so funny because if you go thrifting and you're like shuffling through, what do you see? Chico's, Loft, J. Crew, Bennett. It's like boom, 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 you know, and then you have the other ones, the ones from Target and Walmart as well. Yeah. Oh, you're going to do a garage sale too? I'm doing a garage sale next week, but I don't think I'm going to put any of the clothing in it. I am going to put some of the, like the hard goods that I have, I'm going to put some of those out there. It's going to be hard to keep track of them, but my son, my daughter, and my daughter resells China, my son resells toys, and then I resell high-end clothing is what I say, mid to high-end clothing, but I'm not going to put it, I'm learning electronics, toys. What were those? I bought Lollapalooza or something like these crazy dolls with these long stringy legs and this crazy hair. I comped those out at Savers the other day, and then I just found one today, so I picked it up. But those sell for like $14, $15 each. That's insane. And I got 3 of them for 82 cents each. So why not? You know, I mean, that's how we learn. And oh, I have a new offer. I'm scared to look. It's on one of my Acris 100% cashmere long sleeves. Shall we dare look? and see. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Yeah, see, it's a beautiful jacket, 100% cashmere. And I have it listed at 89, and it's a low ball. It's 50. I'm not going to go 50, but I'll respond back with some kind of an offer. I don't understand. That jacket alone is like a $340 jacket. And it's beautiful. There's so many times I wish stuff was my size. You think of me. Why? Why do you think of me with coats? Oh my gosh. Is that somebody else? Who are you talking to? $4. What you have for $4? Coats? Maybe I'll buy some of yours. But it's all about learning. It's all about a process. And it's just kind of, I will always follow other people, and I will always listen to what other people are doing. I like watching the live thrifting. I like watching people when they're, packaging up things and they're sharing what they bought it for and what they sold it for, because we in this field will ever be learning. It will be an ever learning, ever changing. I mean, look at the designers and things that we have, I'm thinking of Dior, Lagerfeld. I mean, if they did the same design year after year after year after year, eventually they'd be no good, but they change and they rotate and they change and they do better. They better themselves. They do better fabrics. They get better. And that's what we have to do as resellers, We have to better ourselves. We have to keep learning what sells, what doesn't sell. I mean, who would have thought, like Gymshark? What happened there? I don't even know. It's like Gymshark came in like, Gymshark, gotta get it. Everybody wants it. Don't buy it. And it literally just fell off the planet. And I don't even know what happened. The same thing with, Psycho Bunny, you can't find it yet. In fact, one of my bosses at work, he loves Psycho Bunny, and I keep telling him I want his wardrobe, I want his clothing, but he's like not listening. And some people think I'm kidding when I say that. I am not kidding. Nope. My neighbor's a golfer, and I guess he has a closet full of, golfing stuff, but that he doesn't wear. And I'm like, hello. And he just won't part with it. And I'm like, I'm not kidding. I will buy your closet. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like chatting with you all. I got a message. I'll have to see what that's about. It's kind of weird talking to you guys and I'm seeing stuff come up. So that's about it. That is my day, and I appreciate you all, and I love all the hearts and love, and just please go over and like me on Facebook and YouTube. And I guess TikTok is safe now. Nobody has said anything. And look how shiny. The sun is shining in. I had a doll last night. I bought, I don't normally look at dolls, but I saw this bendable fabric doll, and she was kind of large, and I picked her up, and I was picking her up to resell her, and I comped it out. It's my first Barbie, and she's vintage, but reselling was nothing. And so I picked it up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take her home, and I'm going to wash her and do her hair and give her to my granddaughter. And so I just finished doing that. I put a little bit of coconut oil on her hair to like make it glisten again. I think I put a little too much on, so she's sitting right there, wrapped in a paper towel to absorb some of that. And then while digging, I found this creepy as all get out. You know the dolls that when you put them up, their eyes open, and when you put them down, their eyes close? But it's a nun. And I was like, no way. So I comped that nun out, and she sells for like $33. So I picked her up and I brought her home. Barbie over there was about $9, and the nun was, I think, $2.54. But I guess, that's a thing. I guess if you're Catholic and you like nuns, or I don't know, like having kind of religious things around your home, I have a nun for you. And it's way cool because it has, I don't know nothing about nuns, but she's wearing the cross, and then she's got like something tied around her that has a cross hanging from it, and then on the other side is a small medal. So it's pretty cool, and the whole habit and everything. And I think different denominations or whatever have different habits. So I tried to Google it, but I couldn't find exactly her, but I found one that was similar. So learning about nuns. Oh, and Ralph Lauren. That's another one we don't pick up that much anymore. In fact, Surf's Up was just talking about it today or yesterday. The ones to pick up, the ones with the big pony, or, some kind of like numbering or something, or another country, and Purple Label. I've been buying Black Label. So that's about it, folks. I am probably going to end this because my throat is super dry. I'm not going to say what I think it is. But I might go live. Well, tomorrow I have an all-day birthday party thing I'm going to. And then I go back to work on Sunday, but then I'm off again on Monday, Tuesday. And then I work Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have the weekend off again. I just took some time off. I had to do some things, had to get some things caught up. And I'm pretty well caught up now. So that's kind of cool. Oh, wait. It says I have new messages and I didn't see them. All right. Aw, I'm sorry I missed you leaving. I didn't know, like it said 7 new messages, so I didn't know what was going on. So, all right, you guys, I got 2 people out there. So whoever you 2 people are, I appreciate you. Do me a favor, send me some love, send me hearts, like, and head over to my YouTube and my Facebook wall and like me there so that I can do lives over there as well. But I'll probably just download this and take this over there. I just appreciate you guys so much, and I love doing this. And I love reselling. I love connecting. I love doing lives. Right now, it's so hard. I work 12-hour days, and while it's just me, I still find it, well, it isn't just me, but it's like, I have family, and I love being with them, and I'm never going to tell them no. And then of course, work interrupts everything, how that is. And then trying to find time sometimes to do your stats and to do your listings. But because I took time off, I have, hold on, 10, 20, 30, 40, only 40. I'm about 40 listings ahead. About 60 that are done and processed and ready for me to list them. So I'm excited about that. Sometimes you just got to do it. It's hard. But I want everybody to stay strong, stay positive, hang in there. July was rough. It was very rough for me, especially thinking about retiring. I have to make a certain amount of money. I know where that is, and I need to get there. And once I get there, then I'll know what my next step will be. And hopefully August is better. I did have a woman buy, I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. She bought 16 items in a bundle on Poshmark. I ended up losing a little on the shipping, but it was okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go, I'm not inviting anybody to this. I'll tell you what, actually, October, November, December, I'm going to be on Midnights, and that would be fun to connect with some people. And maybe, I don't know, we'll do something fun. I don't know if you guys remember Barry D and What's in Your Refrigerator. That was so great. But he talked to a lot of different people. And so maybe I'll do something like that if if I can be creative and try to come up with something that's a little bit different. But it's 5:30 right now, 5:20, and I really need to get this done, and I have spent way too much time talking to y'all. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. Like I said, stay positive, stay strong. If you're a reseller, hook up with me. If you're not, hook up with me. I don't care. But I will try to be back and try to do some more lives. Talk to you later. Appreciate you guys. I really do.